We are just about to do our first explore for 2024. I've got Jules in the car with me here. We're going to hit 39 Waratah Street, Katoomba. It's an old premises. Once we get in there, I'll tell you a little bit more about this place. It is 13.5 degrees. We left Leone with sunshine and it was 22 degrees, and as we were cruising up the mountains, it just got colder and colder. We've got mist and fog everywhere. Now the problem with this house is going to be, Jules is not keen going in. When we were up at Mount Blackheath a couple of weeks ago, we stopped into Katoomba and got a few things to eat, and we stumbled upon this place. We went around the back and the back door is caved in, although the front is boarded up, and there's a whole bunch of brickwork on the ground. So even though it looks dangerous, I think it's okay, but it is a known spot for transient vagrants. Do you know what that means, Jules? Transient vagrants mean a person with no settled home, with no job, and moves from place to place. Simply put, a drifter. So there is a real good chance, with how cold it is today and the rain, that we will find someone in there. Now, if I was to say to you, Julesy, who's the most famous vagrant of all time? Would you know who that is? If I turn this, if I take this seatbelt off and turn this camera around, the most famous vagrant and drifter of all time is this guy, John J. Rambo. So I'm adverse to how to handle these people. So what we're going to do, you let me do the talking, we're going to go in there, and if we find any hostiles, all we need to do is offer them something to eat. That's all they need. If you've seen the movie First Blood, that's all John Rambo wanted. He wanted something to eat. So if we head in there, and there is anyone sleeping in there, I'll have a word to him. I'll say to him, would you like us to get you anything from Woolworths? Because we're just about to park in the Katoomba Marketplace car park here on the left hand side. Keep the car nice and dry just in case it does hail. But if there is any hostiles in there, we're going to sweet talk them with food. And if that doesn't work, I'll throw them out the fucking window. Simple as that. Alright, let's go find a park, and then we'll get the torch happening and we'll head on in and see what this joint's all about. Jules is rugging up because it is freezing up here. It's 13 degrees. She's got towels. You got towels under jumpers? What are you putting under there?
A wrap thing I had in the car.
Oh, she's got a wrap. The wrap goes underneath the jumper. Let me just show you what the weather looks like out here. Optimus Prime has got his camo shorts on, a shirt, and his thongs. Ready to go, darling? I'm going to have to wipe this camera when we get in there. I'm not quite sure if it's raining, if it's going to get wet, or if it's just mist. You're not going to be able to bloody see the front of this place. I'll wait till I get a little bit close and I'll switch it back on. So this is the place we're going to be hitting. As you can see, it's all boarded up from the front. The roof is caving in over here. Walk down this side. Remember there being graffiti on this side over here. Let's go see if there's anyone in there, Julesy. Looks like the local taggers have been down here. But like I said, we popped into this place 2 or 3 weeks ago. So noticed that it was all boarded up, although looks like people have been getting in there. 39 Waratah Street, Katoomba. What a place. Pigeons. I'm pretty sure we'll find pigeons down there. Let's go have a look. So it was pretty secured at one point. I've got a downstairs section, so I've got a shoe here. Let's go see what's inside. Let's go, Jules. That's all right. Come on up. Just walk where I walk. You coming or not? Should have brought your torch. So we'll give the place a sweep first, just to make sure there's no one in here. Huh? There has been people staying here at some point. And the pigeons. It looks empty now. We've got an Adelaide Crows hat. Get the pictures of the artwork, Jules. Is that okay like that, or do I need to shine a different way? There's a pigeon over there. How about this dude? On the side of the hill there. Just walk where I walk, yeah? And that way it won't fall down anywhere. I'm pretty sure it's got an upstairs as well, so there we go. Someone was sleeping here a while back. Doesn't look like he's been here anytime soon. Got a picture of that? This is the vagrants they talk about. The people that drift. There's the front door. So is there carpet in here? Carpet, there's too. Oh, a rug. No, he's got a rug. A blanket, mink blanket. This would have been the front door right here. Right like that. I'd say they would have been moved on. Katoomba police station's only around the corner. Here's another door here, Julesy. You can see it's been boarded up from the front. And another door here. Oh no, this is a window. And they've just boarded it up with a door. How smart is that? There would have been two windows there. Okay, so Jules' favourite segment on this channel. What is it, Jules? Story time with Optimus Prime. So what I've been able to find out about this place, it was built anywhere from the 1880s to the early 1900s. It was initially built as the Beaucourt Hotel. So that was the initial premises. This establishment was a hotel, the Beaucourt Hotel. From there it turned into a guest house. Then pre and post-war, they converted it into flats, so people were living here. And then in more recent times, there was extensive conversion to separate it into 3 commercial buildings. So there was 3 businesses working out of here, probably in the 90s. And then lastly, in the late 2010s, there was a little old lady, from what I read, and she had this whole place decked out as a second-hand store. So people would remember this in more recent times as a second-hand store. Sold in April 2020, so right through the COVID year, for $700,000. An alarm installing company bought it. They started renovations in here, as you can see. They propped up the roof, but for whatever reason, probably heritage listed, and they fell into money problems. It's now up for sale once again. So it's had a few lives, this place. Got another room here. Can you walk around that way, Julie? I think you can come around. Yeah, I'll come around over here. I'll shine it up for you. There you go, just come straight up here. Oh yeah, we've got an upstairs. Get this dude on the wall here. Oh, nice. Okay, so this was the room that you can see as you walk down the path. So if anyone's thinking about doing this, this is going to be the first window. Katoomba Marketplace is just over here on Waratah Street, and this will be the first window that you see. Another front door. So see how it was separated into 3 commercial businesses? So this would have been one, and where we've just come from on the other side would have been the other 2. And they may have been living upstairs. Do you hear that, Jules? Something's a noise coming from upstairs. Watch for needles as well. Mav would have loved this place, but I think Mav gets a little bit frightful of abandoned houses. No, it's gyprock. That's what goes on the beams up here. So see that? So they've just, I gather this is the alarm installing company. They've started removing all the gyprock and they've stored it in here. So that might be asbestos. Down the bottom there looks like fibro asbestos, but asbestos has to be broken up. It's asbestos fibres that you've got to be worried about. Most houses have asbestos. All right, watch the glass, yeah? Oh, feel that chill. So this is where people were sleeping up here. How you finding it, darling? You were a little bit worried this morning. That's all right. Oh, I don't like the look of that. What do you think's happened there? You reckon someone's done themselves in? G'day, mate. How you going? Just hanging out. It's just pigeons, Julesy. Can you make way in? Oh yeah, I'm just going to go out the window here. We've got a church next door. There's the Waratah Street. That's where we walk down. I've just got to wait for the car to go. Not that he'll be looking up here. So That's the path. If anyone's thinking about doing this, that's the path that you're going to be walking along. What a perfect day to explore this. Anything behind you? I'll tell you what, I feel right at home in here with the smell of this pigeon shit. Because I own pigeons all my life, to me this smell is just throws me back to my childhood. Do you like this smell or not? You're not used to it? Yeah. See, it's like that ammonia smell, but I'm used to it. You've got little eggs here. So there's been some chicklets that have hatched up here, little pigeons, little squabs. So this is just for the pigeons these days, nothing else. We've got to check out that room, Jules. Oh shit, this goes right down to the bottom floor. We've got to suss out that room downstairs, Jules. What do you reckon that's all about? Yeah, a noose or whatever it is. Someone trying to be silly buggers. And the tank up there. Why would that would be a hot water tank, I'd say. That's what they were like. You know what? It was a hot water tank because in my father's place, we had a tank like that in our roof before we put the hot water system outside. And I think it still remains there. I think it's still in the roof. So when that house eventually gets demolished, there will be a tank like that in the roof. Do you want to go down halfway and I'll get a picture with you just near that window?
There's a beam that should be in the roof, holding the roof up.
I don't know, should it?
And this thing here holding the beam up.
You're all right. I think we've done the hard part now. Hang on to the windowsill there. Ready? All right, look up. All right. Yeah, let me give you this. We get a few pictures downstairs with us and we'll get out of here. We were going to head up to Mount Blackheath, but looking at that weather out there, I don't think there's going to be much of a view. We might drive on up just to see what it's all about, but we were going to do Hargraves Lookout this time. Last time we did Mount Blackheath Lookout. This time around we're going to do Hargraves. That's meant to be the more spectacular. Have you been in this room? Oh yeah, that's the gyprock room. That's what?
I think we saw all these beams on the roof.
Let me see what's in here. So this, if Andrew was here, there is a downstairs section. Look at that. There must have been a lot of people living here. There's a lot of discarded stuff in here. At one point, I'd say there would have been a lot of... I do know that there's a hostel, an old abandoned hostel, I think it is, around the corner from here. And there's a lot of people that stay in there, a lot of homeless people stay in there. I don't think they're too appreciative of people going in. If Maverick wants to do it one day, I'll go in there. But I don't think I'll be going in just with you. I may face some opposition in there, Jules. I don't think one person can take on 100. All right, I think that's it. That's the tour, boys and girls. Let's do it one last time. We'll just walk on through. So this is one of the commercial buildings' front door here. This was the window when you come down the side path. Some chipboard there. Come this way, Jules. There's something that you didn't do. There's the window that looks out onto Waratah Street. Whoever was living here, Woolies would have made a packet from the people that were living here. Look at all the orange juice bottles. You can notice all the cheap stuff from Woolies. Everything is Woolworths brand. Chevron, you know, the cheap batteries. Although they smoked a lot of durries. How much are durries these days? How much are smoked? $50. $60. So you don't know how old these are. Come this way. You've got a downstairs section as well. That's not going to go anywhere, the beams there. So, can I jump down in there? Let me see what's down in here. lot of spider webs and the footings. Spray cans. There's another section there. See, someone's knocked out bricks under the beams here. Could be bodies in there. You just don't know. Oh, I'm too big to actually get over there. But under there, someone's knocked those bricks out. I'd say it may have been. Is that a nail there? Look at that. That's what you've got to be careful of. See that, Jules? Now, Mavericks has had a few nails in his time. All right, come on across. Oh, you're not coming across? All right, let's just walk through here again and that's it. Okay, so there was a door here. There's another door here. So this is the second commercial building. What they were used for, I've got no idea, but you can only imagine how big it was for when the older lady was running it for the second-hand store. And this is where the action was happening. Mate, in the middle of winter here, it would have been freezing. That's why these guys have got all these sleeping bags. And did you get a picture of this from this end? He even had his rubbish bag up there. Can you read what that says? Is that Voltaren? Up the top there. Doesn't it say Voltaren? No. Lysolon. I'm not a doctor to know what that means. Look at the old architraves up there. All right, come on through, Josie. Go to the last commercial building, which is just here, possibly. Another fireplace. Notice back in the day when it was, I don't know how much of it remains from the Beaucourt Hotel, but the fireplaces here, you would have had to have had them running because it would have been freezing. This could have been the other door for the from the commercial business. Did we see what's in that room over there? Did we see what's in that room over there? So. That's the tour, fellas, of the former Beaucourt Hotel / guest house / pre and post-war turned into flats and then subdivided into commercial buildings. Then a little old lady ran it as a second-hand store, sold it to an alarm installing company who started renovations, but for whatever reason they halted, and it is now back on the market for 1 and 2 bedroom flats, from what the sign says outside.
Can we get out now before?
All right, Jules is a bit worried, but she's done very well to come in with me. She wasn't too keen to come into this place today, so. Do you want to go down first so you can see where you're going? Or do you want me to go? Just check your bricks twice so you don't snap any ankles. Use your other hand, huh? Yeah. Oh, I've got to show the people what hat and sunglasses I'm wearing today. So today, we've got the "From a Place You Will Not See Comes a Sound You Will Not Hear" cap, one of my favourites. Si vis pacem parabellum, patch on the back. And the shades, oh Julesy, they are one of my favourites, these shades. They are the Cobras. They're a Ray-Ban 30-30. Sylvester Stallone outdoorsman sunglasses. Now if you get on my picture slideshow channel, I made a video of these sunglasses from the movie Cobra. Would you believe, I don't think it's even been a year yet, that video has got close to 60,000 views. Can you believe that? I've only got 300 odd subscribers. 300 subscribers and 60,000 views. That's how popular Sylvester Stallone is. We haven't gone in here, Jules. Are you going to come in with me? This is where naughty children were kept. Let me get in there. Let me get in there. Mate, there is old beer bottles right up as far as the eye can see. I love the chippies in here as well. Okay, do you want to take a drive up to Hargraves Lookout or not, just to see what it's like? It might be good for some. Yeah, there might be just fog, but there might be a chance to see some beautiful mist and the mountains in the distance. Might as well take a drive around. We're only down the road. So. Okay, that's it, fellas. That's our first explore. When we came up 2 or 3 weeks ago, this car park was full. It was just before Christmas, I think it was, either Christmas or New Year's. And I don't know what this car park's all about, but it was full. Okay, can I head down there? I just want to see what's up here. Oh, Jules, did you get a picture of this? Try to get on the edge and get a picture of this. Great graffiti. And there was some more graffiti. This was the other side of the building, remember when we had a look? Oh, there's another. Come down here. Some fantastic graffiti here. Look at that. Look at the eyes on the window there. Hang on, let me move out of the way. So the Salvation Army must have closed down. We've been trying to get in there, but it doesn't seem to have be open anymore. Oh, sorry. That's some brilliant graffiti. I want to go down there as well, Jules. Hang on for a second, don't go anywhere. I'm going to head down around the corner there, get some. I'm just going to jump down here. Try not to hurt myself, although it's going to be very wet down here. I just want to get the graffiti around this other side. There's going to be thorn bushes here. Thorn birds. This is the graffiti we got from the top side. We can exit this way, Julesy, but we'll go around the normal way because I want to see what's in that little underneath section there. Are you still cold? Yep. Do you know what was here, Jules? What? Down here. Toilets. So this would have been the outhouse. What's in there? What's in there? Any bodies? Any bodies? It goes right up as well. It's rubbish area. Okay, so this must be the rubbish thrown from the top. All right, so when I was looking down, this is in the bowels. I'm getting all confused. They just use it as a rubbish tip. Alright, that'll do. Come on, let's go. I know you're cold. Unfortunately, we didn't find any transient vagrants. I was hoping there would be someone in there we could have a chat to and ask how long he's been staying here for, but it wasn't to be the case. It was quite a smooth explore, this one. I really did think that we may encounter people, especially on a day like today, because you see how cold it is. People want to be sheltering and keeping nice and warm. We'll get a few more pictures from the front. Just get a few more pictures from the front, Jules, and that's it. The practice of impermanence, whatever that means. You can see this must be from the lady, so people wouldn't break in and steal her second-hand goods. With the old light coming off it. Okay, that's it, fellas. Thanks for joining us until we see one another again on the next adventure or explore. Adios.